What's going on, you guys? It's Rahul here, back again with another video. And today, you guys saw the title of today's video. We're back again here with the game picks, and we're already on to week 10. Yeah, the NFL season has gone by pretty quickly, but of course, you guys know what to do. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please click the like button as it really helps out the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you're a fan of the NFL or the NBA, as I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers and be greatly appreciated. And I will also be doing a Q&A when we reach 100 subscribers, so if you guys want to learn more about me, and you guys are a fan of the NFL or the NBA, and you like the videos on this channel, click the subscribe button. But with all that being said though, you guys, let's just get this thing started. But yeah, the first game we got is the Colts and the Titans, and this is a game I think it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be a critical game for both teams. You know, I think you guys will get this video after my video on the Colts. But yeah, man, the Colts, they are not that bad of a team. However, they did not look good against Baltimore last week. The Titans, they're a pretty good team. If I'm not wrong, I can't remember. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, I think they were on a bye week, or they were, let me go search this up. Yep, they beat the Bears last week 24-17. But yeah, I think the Titans will win this. They are at home, and they will be allowing some fans, so that's an advantage to them. But I'm gonna have the Titans winning this 24-20 because I just think they're the better team. Plus the home field advantage. Well, yeah, the minor home field advantage does help them a lot. But yeah, moving on to the Browns and the Texans, I think this should be a pretty high-scoring game, and it'll be a pretty good game. But because both offenses are pretty good, but both defenses are not good. So I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, but I do think Cleveland's the better team, and they are at home too, so they will have a slight. They're also allowing some fans, so. Sorry, they also have somewhat of a home field advantage. But yeah, I'm gonna have the Browns winning this game 26-33. Next up, we got Washington and Detroit. And to be honest, man, Washington did not really look good. Yeah, they just did not look good against the Giants last week. Now, of course, you know, they did make the game close, but Washington failed to really just step up in the big moments. You know, Alex Smith, it's amazing that the guy came back from from that bad of an injury, but I mean, he just hasn't been looking good, and I think the Lions are the better team. Now, the Lions did not look good either last week against the Vikings, who started to look way better than they did before, but I'm gonna have the Lions winning this one. They just have been they have looked a lot better, even though they did not look good against the Vikings last week, as I said before. And I'm gonna have the Lions winning this one 29-17. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, 29-17 sounds good. But next up, we got the Buccaneers and the Panthers. The Buccaneers looked absolutely horrendous the last week, man. I watched some of the game, and that game was looking like an absolute disaster, you know. And the Panthers, while they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, I do think that the Panthers are looking a lot better than they did before. Now, there are rumors that Christian McCaffrey might have to miss a little bit more time because of an injury suffered again. But I do think the Buccaneers will bounce back, and I do think they will win this, but it will not be an absolute blowout. I have the Buccaneers winning this one 33-21. Next up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles and New York Giants, and both teams, frankly, have not been looking great. Now, the Giants, they actually looked a lot better against Washington. Now, Washington is not a good team, of course, but you know, they did not look the worst at all. But of course, the Eagles, we just know how bad their season's gone so far. But I do think the Eagles are the better team, and I'm going to give this game to the Eagles 24-16. Next up, we got Jacksonville and Green Bay, and is it like Jake Luton? I'm gonna search up his name. Jacksonville, they lost to Houston last week, and the Packers, if I'm not wrong, the Packers, I'm pretty sure they won. I'm gonna go pull it up if I'm not, or they were on they won. They beat the 49ers on Thursday night this past week, but I'm gonna easily give this one to the Packers because they're just the better team. I'm gonna give them this game 38-14. Next up, we got the Bills and the Cardinals. And the Cardinals, they hardly lost to the Dolphins, who I'm probably gonna have a video on them out soon. But yeah, they hardly lost to the Dolphins. And the Bills, Josh Allen looked terrific. He's in the thumbnail for, well, a reason, because yeah, he played very well this week. And yeah, but of course, you know, the Cardinals, they hardly lost to the Dolphins, and the Bills, they looked really good against the Seahawks, and I'm gonna give this one to the Bills, 31-27. Next up, we got the Chargers and the Dolphins, and Miami's been looking pretty good. I'm gonna have a video on them out soon enough, but man, the Chargers, man, they hardly lost against the Raiders, who are not a bad team at all. I'm gonna give this one to the Dolphins, 24-21. You know, I think it'll be a pretty close game, but I do think the Dolphins will win this game. Next up, we got the Broncos and the Raiders, and I'm gonna give this one to the Raiders. They are at home now. They don't have any fans, so no home field advantage. So that was, I guess you could say that's kind of useless, but yeah, I'm gonna have the Raiders winning this one because I just think they're the better team with a score of 17-29. Next up, we got the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. The Seahawks, you're going to be getting this video before my video on the Seahawks, but they did not look good against the Bills. You know, that defense got their, nearly said, you know, the so-called curse word for butt, but yeah, I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, but yeah, you guys, I think you guys might have guessed what I was going to say, but I'm going to give this one to the Rams, mainly because I do think they will take one game against the Seahawks this year. I'm going to give this one to the Rams, 24-28. Well, I guess I should say 28-24, but yeah, Rams 28, Seattle 24. You guys can already see it on screen anyways, or you guys saw it. Okay, anyways. Next up, we got Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, and Ben Roethlisberger, he got the virus. I'm not going to say the virus's name because YouTube, from what I've heard, is very stupid about that. But yeah, I still think Pittsburgh's a much better team now. Mason Rudolph is not a great quarterback. Not the worst one out there, but he's not a great quarterback. And the Bengals, if I'm not wrong, they lost yet again, or they were on a bye week. Yeah, sorry if I can't remember these, but yeah, the Bengals are not a great team. Of course, Joe Burrow, he's a pretty good quarterback, man. The Bengals were on a bye last week. Joe Burrow's a good quarterback. They got nice weapons. The offensive line, though, is a huge issue. And the Steelers have a very good run defense, so, you know, that's going to really hurt Joe Burrow. He's going to have to scramble a lot. I'm going to give this one, though, to the Steelers, obviously, with a final score of 26-17. Well, yeah, Cincinnati 17, Pittsburgh 26. Next up, we got the 49ers and Saints, and I don't expect the 49ers to really do much for the rest of this year, man. You know, Jimmy Garoppolo and George Kittle, they're going to be out for a long time, so that's not going to help San Francisco at all. They got destroyed by Green Bay on Thursday, and the Saints looked amazing. They absolutely killed the Buccaneers. So, yeah, I'm going to have the Saints winning this one, 33-17. Next up, we got Baltimore, New England, and the Patriots nearly lost to the Jets, which is definitely concerning. But hey, Cam Newton, he really stepped up in those big moments. He played well, and I do think New England will make this somewhat of a close game now. If Gilmore's not playing, that's really going to hurt their defense. I'm not sure about Edelman or Harry. I do think all three of them will not be playing in this game. And of course, Baltimore, they bounced back against Indianapolis, of course. I mean, against the Steelers, a lot of people doubted them and how good they were. But I do think Baltimore will win this one. It will not be a cakewalk, but I think they win this one 30-20. Next up, we got Minnesota and Chicago, and this will not be a cakewalk. You know, Minnesota's starting to look a lot better. I really like how they switched up the offense to where Dalvin Cook is more of a center point, and it's a run-first offense. You know, and then they'll hit you with the occasional pass with the play action, I guess. You know, Minnesota's been looking pretty good. They were able to upset the Packers, and they looked very good against the Lions. Of course, the Lions are not a great team, but yeah, they're starting to look a lot better. Chicago, people are really starting to doubt them. You know, I thought this team could have been a sleeper, but now Nick Foles is starting to play very bad. But I'm still going to give this one to Chicago with the final score of 20-23. But of course, that's going to wrap up my Week 10 game picks. Hopefully, I'm not that wrong. But of course, you guys know what to do. That's going to be the end of today's video. Like the video if you guys did enjoy, as it really helps out the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you're a fan of the NFL or the NBA. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, as I might have said before. But of course, I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. I will be doing a Q&A when we reach 100 subscribers. So if you guys want to learn more about me and you're a fan of the NFL or the NBA, well, click the subscribe button. With all of that being said, though, you guys, well, I'm out.